Welcome to this engineering problem-solving video. Today we're going to analyze a groundwater pumping problem for irrigation. The problem states that a 4-inch diameter shallow tube well has been installed to pump water from a confined aquifer with a transmissivity of 200 square meters per day and a radius of influence of 300 meters. The steady-state drawdown in the well is 4.5 meters. During the land preparation period, the land soaking requirement is 13.4 millimeters per day, evaporation loss is 3 millimeters per day, and seepage and percolation amount to 2 millimeters per day. Assuming a standing water depth of 1.0 millimeter per day and an application efficiency of 70%, which of the following statements is true? To solve this problem, we need to work it out in two parts. First, we'll calculate the steady-state well discharge using Thames' formula for a confined aquifer. Second, we'll compute the daily irrigation demand for 2 hectares, which includes land preparation requirements, various water losses, and application efficiency. Then we'll compare these values to determine if the statement, "one shallow tube well is adequate to irrigate 2 hectares," is true. Let's start with part 1, calculating the well discharge. For a confined aquifer, we can visualize it as a pressurized water-bearing layer sandwiched between 2 impermeable layers. When we install a well that penetrates this aquifer, the water rises above the top of the aquifer due to pressure. As we pump water, we create a cone of depression around the well with maximum drawdown at the well itself. We'll use Thames' formula to calculate the steady-state well discharge. Q equals 2 pi times transmissivity times drawdown, divided by the natural logarithm of the ratio of radius of influence to well radius. Let's gather the known parameters. The well diameter is 4 inches, which means the well radius r_w equals 2 inches, or 0.0508 meters after conversion. The transmissivity T is 200 square meters per day. The radius of influence R is 300 meters, and the drawdown S is 4.5 meters. Now let's substitute these values into Thames' formula to calculate the well discharge. Q equals 2 pi times T times S divided by ln of R over R_W, substituting our values. Q equals 2 pi times 200 times 4.5 divided by the natural logarithm of 300 divided by 0.0508. This gives us Q equals approximately 651.5 cubic meters per day. To convert this to liters per second, which is the standard unit for well discharge, we multiply by 1,000 liters per cubic meter and divide by 86,400 seconds per day. This gives us Q equals 7.54 liters per second. Now, let's move to part 2, calculating the farm water requirement for 2 hectares. When planning irrigation, we need to account for all the water requirements and losses that occur in the field, including land soaking, evaporation, seepage, percolation, and maintaining a standing water depth for crops like rice. Let's list all the water losses given in the problem. Land soaking requirement is 13.4 millimeters per day. Evaporation loss is 3 millimeters per day. Seepage and percolation amount to 2 millimeters per day. Standing water depth is 1 millimeter per day. Adding these up, we get a total water depth requirement of 19.4 millimeters per day. However, irrigation systems are 100% efficient. The problem states that the application efficiency is 70%. This means that for every 100 liters of water pumped, only 70 liters effectively reach the crop roots. To account for this efficiency, we need to divide our net water requirement by the efficiency. Gross water depth equals 19.4 divided by 0.7, which gives us 27.7 millimeters per day. Now for 2 hectares, which is 20,000 square meters, the total volume needed would be 20,000 square meters times 0.0277 meters, which equals 554.3 cubic meters per day. To compare with our well discharge, we need to convert this volume to liters per second. 554.3 cubic meters per day multiplied by 1,000 liters per cubic meter and divided by 86,400 seconds per day gives us approximately 6.42 liters per second. Now we can compare our two values. The well discharge is 7.54 liters per second, while the farm water requirement is 6.42 liters per second. Since the well discharge is greater than the farm water requirement, 1 shallow tube well is indeed adequate to irrigate 2 hectares. Therefore, the correct statement is option D. 1 shallow tube well is adequate to irrigate 2 hectares. Let's summarize what we've learned. First, we used Thames' formula to calculate the well discharge, which was 7.54 liters per second. Then, we calculated the farm water requirement by adding up all the water needs, accounting for application efficiency, and converting to liters per second, which gave us 6.42 liters per second. Because the well discharge exceeds the farm water requirement, we concluded that one shallow tube well is indeed adequate to irrigate 2 hectares. This problem showed us how to apply hydraulic and irrigation principles to determine if a water source is sufficient for a particular agricultural need.